Yeah, this futon's starting to get squeaky. Maybe I need Spenser, confidential, to figure out how to fix the squeaky futon. Nah, he has more serious stuff to do. All right, Spenser Confidential is a Netflix movie directed by Peter Berg, stars Mark Wahlberg, Winston Duke, and Alan Ackrid. So what's this about? Well, have you seen the memes where every time Mark Wahlberg sees a script with a corrupt Brooklyn cop, Brooklyn, is it Brooklyn? Boston, not Brooklyn, Boston cop that he runs to the script because he wants to do that movie. Well, him and Peter Berg, I think he's done 3 movies in a row back to back. Patriots Day. No, it's actually 4. I wanted. No, they've done more. They've done like Patriots Day. They've done Mile 22. They've done Deepwater Horizon. They've done Spencer Confidential, and they also did oh my gosh, it's a war movie. Oh my mm, not American Sniper. That's Clint Eastwood. And oh my gosh, I own it. It has Ben Foster in it and Emil Hurst in it. How do I not remember that movie? Anyway, this is about Spencer Confidential. So, Mark Wahlberg. Oh, it has Post Malone in it as well. So Mark Wahlberg's in jail for 5 years for beating up his superior. He gets out of jail, but his superior dies the same day. So why? Who's killing him? Who's corrupt? And who's in whose pocket? Mayor, city councils, policemen, drug dealers. And what is this wonderland? And so, did I like this movie? Yes, it's a fun, silly movie that you could watch on Netflix anytime of the week. It's a low budget, just interesting premise. So it's based off a book, apparently. So is there going to be sequels? I hope there are because the whole Winston Duke, Mark Wahlberg chemistry works extremely well. Where Mark Wahlberg's kind of a small, feisty guy that's willing to get into fights and willing to have people punch him. And he's bleeding. That's the good thing. Every time Mark Wahlberg gets hit, and he kind of gets dazed. He's not like a perfect good fighter. And he gets hit a lot in this movie. And that's kind of the joke where Winston Duke is like, every time you go in a building, you get hit, and it doesn't look pretty. And then Winston Duke's also this big dude, big guy who wants to be a boxer, UFC fighter, but he eats, kale, and he hates when cats die. Well, who doesn't like it when cats die? But that's actually a pretty funny part of this movie. But it is a silly movie you've seen before, yes. Have you seen the story before? Yes, of the whole getting out of jail. Corruption. We gotta figure who the corruption is. In the very end, ta-da! Happy ending ensues. So of course you've seen that movie before, but is it bad? No, because sometimes you gotta watch a movie like this and be like, that's just a fun time, good funny moments, ridiculousness. And like I said, it's really the good chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and Winston Duke that really carry this film that you actually believe that, even though they come from completely separate backgrounds, they could kind of, mesh and work together to form this kind of team. So overall, yes, Netflix, good job with this movie. Maybe because I like Peter Berg. Like I said, Battleship is my huge guilty pleasure. But anyway, Spencer Confidential will receive a 3.5 out of 5 with Futons equals at 70%. So it's the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have the critics a 39% with 64 of them, and audience a 59% with 693. And here's critic consensus. While the buddy cop at the center of Spencer Confidential are pretty affordable, whatever. The comedy never arrives at this half-hearted vehicle that goes purely through the motions. Does it go through the motions? Absolutely. But like I said, it's a silly, fun time. And you don't have to put on your brain to enjoy this one. So do you agree with, was it 39, 59, or 70? Chase like the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know things Futon, Toby, Futon. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I got to get this off really soon, actually. Ugh. How do people like beer? It's so itchy.